WWE Money in the Bank.
What a shame that this is constantly happening. Another pay-per-view no-show by the Universal Champion Brock Lesnar, another 30 sins added to the counter automatically. At this point, hardly any wrestler cares about that title anymore. It is without a doubt the most irrelevant title reign in WWE history. Also, for once, can WWE please use something else as a theme song for Money in the Bank rather than constantly using Donald Trump's entrance theme? Another 15 sins added for the yearly frustration of not coming up with something new, just like WrestleMania this year. Also, this is the start of WWE having every single one of their pay-per-view events be 4 hours long. Adding in extra hours is not exactly helping your case in terms of ratings. Also, there are so many matches on this card that were honestly unnecessary to be on pay-per-view. You don't need to have literally every rivalry on one pay-per-view event.
Because I'm only going to say this once.
Which is what the commentators should do with their words instead of the constant repeating of them.
If at first you don't succeed.
How ironic that they show Baron Corbin when they say, if at first you don't succeed. How very sad indeed. Also, if at first you don't succeed, shave your head and become a complete parody of Corporate Kane just to get at the skin of Kurt Angle.
And a championship.
Assuming the championship at the very bottom will even show up, that is. Highly doubtful though, irrelevant fuck.
Tonight we make history.
Tonight we make history, cliche. Money in the Bank is live in Chicago, and sadly the quality of tonight didn't even come half as close as 2011's edition. If I'm being perfectly honest, this opening match between Daniel Bryan and Big Cass didn't need to be added to this event's card. Not because it was bad, it's because this doesn't have a level of importance as some of the other matches. Hell, I could name 2 or more matches we could take off this card and nothing of value would be lost. Daniel's lap runs around Big Cass at the start of the match.
Once again.
Good lord, 1 minute into this match and Cass couldn't even sell a drop toe hold properly.
Cass, tap out here.
Who are you, Shawn Michaels? Who are you, Chris Jericho? Oh my god, these two must be role-playing as Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho in this match.
Thing to do, but the fact is you
Haven't done this in a while, adding in the 5-sin penalty for the "you can't wrestle" chants. No doubt chanted by the fans who have absolutely zero experience in the ring and zero idea on what these wrestlers put themselves through to compete. That's 5 total sin penalties in under 5 minutes of the sin video.
I am the best wrestler.
Wrestler says he is the best wrestler in the company, cliche. Something we hear for pretty much everyone. Copyright infringement.
Daniel Bryan wants to hurt Big Cass.
No shit, Sherlock. Way too much premature celebration on the part of Big Cass. No wonder he ends up losing this match. Why does every big wrestler have to use a choke slam in their arsenal of moves? Kinda cliche if you ask me. Cass doing everything in his power to make sure he grabs Daniel's peck. 5 weeks after their last encounter, and it ends the exact same way. Only difference is the type of submission hold. And after this, sadly, we will never see Big Cass again due to his release from the company, which is a shame.
Agree or what? Yeah, I mean...
Big E's attempted overdose of water. I think the reason he wasn't the New Day member competing in tonight's ladder match is because he had to pee every 5 minutes. Also, Xavier Woods is risking electrocution considering his laptop is so close to Big E and the water he's splashing all over the place. Maybe he got electrocuted off screen and that's the reason Kofi Kingston was chosen, because he was the only one left. Trash bag pancakes.
But we are not cheaters!
Kofi, may I redirect you to the countless times you and the rest of the New Day have proven that they're cheaters?
Oh yeah, I don't like pancakes.
Kevin Owens doesn't like pancakes.
Well, I tried your cereal, it sucked.
Booty-O's was freaking good! They're the best cereal since Lucky Charms! Wait, oh shit, I forgot. Booty-O's was nothing more than a complete parody of Lucky Charms and nothing else. I don't know what I just saw, but that's worth a double sin. Who jumps, falls over, and then pretends to play dead in their entrance? Sami Zayn, that's who. Previously on WWE. Wrestler tweets. Earlier I mentioned Daniel Bryan vs. Big Cass deemed not necessary for a pay-per-view event. This match between Sami Zayn and Bobby Lashley is the other match on the card that wasn't needed for the event. This card was way too cramped tonight.
Sami Zayn and Kevin.
Winner of WWE Money in the Bank 2018 to bring you WWE Fastlane 2017.
Was involved in his first...
I'm going to the bathroom. Let me know if I missed anything. Doubtful if I did.
I don't know what let Sami...
Seriously, this match is only 6 minutes long, and this stalling technique done by Sami occurs for literally 1/3 of the match time. That's another 3 sins added to this already loaded sin counter.
Lashley now going to give chases.
Bobby Lashley did what he should have done the first time Sami tried this strategy.
With your body and his dad are...
As if I hadn't already activated too many sin penalties for this pay-per-view, now there's the 10 sin penalty for the 10 chance during countouts.
Mr. Lashley may try to adopt Sami.
The fuck?
A cover and Zayn's done.
Effortless, easy, not exciting. Why was this added to the pay-per-view again? WWE hypes up the fans for Nia Jax versus Ronda Rousey when that match won't be happening for nearly 3 hours. After being announced, Elias just sits there not doing a thing for nearly 20 seconds. By chanting "We are scumbags," the crowd would be great at Cinema Sins 2 expansion. Then again, I should really praise people for standing up for who they believe they are.
He does not like his concert interrupted.
What are you talking about? Seth Rollins didn't even interrupt Elias this time. This time, Elias chose not to perform for Chicago before Seth's music hit. Battle of the two men known as CrossFit Jesus.
My good friends on social media that I love so much.
Obvious sarcasm is obvious. Also, no one cares about your social media right now. Hell, I wish Seth Rollins would go to social media and burn it down. That way the fan base would be fun again, just like the good old days.
Taking a jab at Brock Lesnar.
Well, here's a tip on how to be a better champion than Brock Lesnar. Show up.
The Intercontinental title, very prestigious.
At this point, the Intercontinental title is the world title for Monday Night Raw, considering it matters more, wrestlers actually care about it, and the champion is someone who actually gives a shit about what he does.
Elias,
Damn, that was a hard landing from the DDT. Pretty good timing. One sin off. Elias attempting to give Seth a wedgie.
You saw Elias grabbing his knee.
That's Seth grabbing his knee, not Elias. I can understand if the hair and beards confuse these two apart, but Elias is the one wearing the green pants, whereas Seth is the one with the knee injuries.
Take over.
Even while hanging on the ropes, if Seth really hurt his knee, he wouldn't be able to do this. Not really selling your injury, dude.
That and keeping this match going.
Off sync, this is awesome chance.
Down now. Rollins.
Here's to hoping that Seth's cheating win doesn't come back to bite him in the ass 24 hours later. Oh, wait. Haha, Corey Gray's microphone isn't even on.
There are 8 women back there right now that are very, very nervous.
Well, technically 7 are backstage, considering one of them just appeared on the stage. Haha, you tripped.
It's time for our word of the hour.
Jonathan Coachman's annoying word of the hour shtick. The only word of the hour for this is, you guessed it, sin.
Charlotte believes she has to win.
After winning 7 total championships in her WWE career over a 3-year period, which is 9 reigns away from tying her father's record of being a 16-time champion, why does Charlotte need to win?
Remember, it's every woman for herself.
Well, that sure as hell didn't take long.
Broken ladders, broken bodies.
And a broken brilliance? I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Put in the most on.
Sorry, but Ember Moon barely grazed Becky Lynch's hand, so I'm not convinced that the move was innovative and good. First ladder introduced is too small to reach the prize cliche. As if Ember's ladder wasn't small enough, now we got Sasha Banks bringing in an even smaller ladder. Good lord, is someone like Alexa Bliss gonna bring in a Hornswoggle-sized ladder next? Whatever the fuck that was supposed to be.
I could climb that ladder and...
The very existence of this ladder match is becoming more and more embarrassing to watch after something like that.
And taken down by Lana.
Botches left, botches right, botches on commentary. We should really rename this the Money in the Botch ladder match.
Sliding into the ring.
Natalya just let Charlotte chop her instead of using the ladder as a shield. All she had to do was lift it up a few inches and Charlotte would end up chopping the ladder and hurting herself. Simple as that. Can this match get any worse? Wait, probably should not say that because the likely answer is yes.
Self.
We interrupt a ladder match to bring you a game of tug-of-war, with each participant yelling at the other to put their end of the ladder down.
In the ring, you can't lose. Absolutely.
Alexa was watching Naomi the whole time and could have easily moved out of the way or moved the ladder to take the hit instead.
Naomi able to block the kick and now.
The amount of cringe is almost too much for me to handle after seeing Naomi with those force kicks. You're gonna need a bigger ladder, Sasha. Alexa could be standing on the tip-top of the ladder on her tippy toes and she still wouldn't be able to unhook the briefcase. Where are the bigger ladders, for God's sake? Alexa, that's not how you win a Money in the Bank ladder match. Never being in the match doesn't mean they don't know how the match works. That's not how you win. You're an idiot. Naomi clearly had the clasp unhooked but decided to close it for some stupid reason.
Once again, Charlotte.
And that is why you should never run underneath ladders. Bad luck always hits you when that happens.
The briefcase.
It's over!
All Becky Lynch had to do was move the briefcase up and ahead and she would have easily won. But she decides to reattach the clasp and hang onto the ladder for no reason. Hell, the ladder wasn't threatening to tip over and Alexa Bliss wasn't even close to reaching her either. Adding in 5 sins for Becky's stupid decision to cost herself the match.
Unhooks it.
People indeed complained about Alexa winning the briefcase, but gave her a standing ovation when she actually won it. WWE Universe logic, am I right?
These Dole-branded pay-per-views, they're really cool.
No, they're not.
You wouldn't want to disappoint your boss.
Kurt Angle doesn't have the control of what goes on in the Money in the Bank ladder matches, Baron. Anyone can win those matches, so it wouldn't be Kurt's fault if SmackDown wins. Also, it's a shame that the only reason Kurt Angle is making correct decisions here is because he's being blackmailed by Baron Corbin.
Get it done for Raw.
You're acting like Kurt's in the freaking match himself, which he's clearly not. Battle of the Booed Warriors. I take one look at this matchup and I've got a bad feeling about this. Winner of Money in the Bank 2018 to bring you the moment Dave Bautista quit WWE in 2010. No one cares about no one cares what's trending.
Wise enough to know you don't want to stand.
And this was the bad feeling I had about this match. Not even 3 seconds into it and the fans are already chanting random things and choosing not to care. Why'd they even buy tickets if they don't even care?
Spectators, much like we are.
Surprised it took nearly 2 hours before the crowd finally started chanting for their hometown failure of a UFC fighter.
Oh, a drop cover by Rollins.
Jinder Mahal's shoulder was off the mat before Roman could even pin him, so that wasn't even a 1 count.
It's a miracle.
Corey Graves is fucking awesome.
You getting sucked in, or the rest of us get.
Only reason fans are chanting this is awful is because they don't like Jinder or Roman. Putting my differences for the wrestlers aside, when I look at the match itself, it's actually not awful at all. Hell, it was better than the Sami versus Bobby match earlier.
Declares himself the rightful Universal Champion.
I thought Roman called himself the uncrowned Universal Champion, not the rightful one.
Brock Lesnar still the Universal Champion.
Stop reminding us about the most lazy, ridiculous, pathetic, disgraceful, unprofessional, humiliating, idiotic, and above all, embarrassing title reign in the history of this entire fucking company! What? Every word in that sentence was right. Hi, your leg got stuck.
The decision was final. It is.
Adding in 3 sins for the fans once again bringing in those stupid beach balls. Actually, I don't know what the sin should go to. The fans for bringing in beach balls, or the security for somehow letting that get past them when the fans entered.
Pick up speed. Oh!
Roman was already starting to fall before Jinder could connect with that knee.
Bryan.
And that's why you shouldn't do that when your opponent is looking right at you, just like with Brock Lesnar at the Greatest Royal Rumble. Apparently, getting a Superman punch from Roman Reigns causes an invisible ghost to give you a German suplex. Chicago must be haunted. Previously on Money in the Bank. Also, nearly 3 damn minutes of recapping the first 3 damn matches of the night. Like, what the hell? We've already seen them, and showing them to us again doesn't do anything except waste our time. Just another 5 sins. Asuka got a championship match for absolutely no reason at all.
Will we see the undefeated Asuka?
We will never see the undefeated Asuka again because after you lose, you can never be undefeated ever again. Who gives a shit about Hulu?
Money in the Bank is presented by...
Skip! Am I even watching WWE anymore?
Tonight. And meanwhile, the hip attack.
It takes Asuka hitting the hip attack 3 times on Carmella before Tom even realized that she was doing them at all. Someone's not paying attention to the action.
Staring down at what she hopes to hold someday.
Someday? You mean Asuka is not interested in holding the SmackDown Women's Championship tonight, despite competing for it? Or did Corey just spoil the fact that Carmella retains the title tonight?
For the challenger, Asuka.
Carmella's kick to the ropes did absolutely nothing to Asuka, as she was already sitting down on the turnbuckle.
Asuka.
Even Asuka's hip is strong with the Force. Go figure.
Kick out.
Ref. Over 1 full minute of a staring contest, with one of them not even being a participant in this match. That's a first. Goddamn James Ellsworth.
Innuendo, I botched the whole thing.
Tom, it's my job to tell you that you botched. While Triple H versus The Undertaker does sell tickets, it makes a complete mockery of their entire rivalry by having a match for virtually no reason at all. At this point, WWE legends have now become nothing more than amusement park attractions, which is fucking disgraceful to those legends.
I think more importantly than that is
The fact that the fans are not even singing in unison to Shinsuke Nakamura's music by intentionally trying to make Shinsuke's theme not go in sync with the original, the crowd singing has become even worse. AJ Styles non-pyro.
That dream match feel.
That dream match feel has been gone for months, Byron. By now we're just begging for this rivalry to end since it's been pretty bad.
No countouts, no disqualifications.
I don't even want to say it. This is half and half. Half of the crowd are actually counting the correct number, whereas the other half are doing the stupid 10 chants. So all I hear is noise.
He's up.
Wow, we can clearly hear the referee's voice unlike all the other times he officiates last man standing matches. Is there like a microphone attached to his shirt or something?
AJ Styles.
Alright, who keeps turning off Corey's microphone? It's not funny the 3rd time that happens in one pay-per-view.
You don't get participation trophies in
Participation trophies are an abomination anyway.
And Nakamura is somehow...
Shinsuke Drunkamura. Shinsuke's face as AJ sees the low blow coming is priceless. Here's a sin off. Haven't been doing much of that lately tonight.
Low blow's perfectly legal.
Fail A kick.
Loaded up for a phenomenal fall.
How in the hell has AJ Styles not learned his lesson? Never attempt a phenomenal forearm when your opponent is literally within arm's reach. It never worked before, it's never gonna work now.
Dancing his way.
Table dismantle dance. Damn, that throw into the table was brutal. Well done to those two.
Count of 5.
While this match was pretty good, unfortunately the reason why it was over 30 minutes long was because of situations like this. Don't get me wrong, that's usually how a last man standing match works, but take out the many times there are counts and we would be down to a 13-minute match. Begging for mercy. So much for chair shots to the head are illegal during the PG era rule, right?
Only for forgiveness from the chair.
Shinsuke's weird obsession for AJ Styles. Honestly, it would have been a lot more cool if AJ hit the Styles Clash on the actual stairs rather than leaping off of the stairs. If you combine the many times Shinsuke hit AJ and his Styles, you get this full force of AJ kicking Shinsuke and his Nakamura's. Jesus, that was brutal. At this rate, AJ won't have any more kids and Shinsuke won't have any kids.
Oh my God!
The phenomenal forearm through the table was a great way to conclude this last man standing match. Very well done match by both these guys. Yeah, Nia Jax is the one who challenged Ronda Rousey instead of the other way around, but that still doesn't change the fact that Ronda didn't earn this title match.
She's 6'2", 200...
Nia is 6'2"? Then what was up with the tail of the tape saying that she was just 6 foot? Which one is giving out the incorrect info?
Here.
Bad idea, Nia. It's one thing to monologue with any other wrestler, but this is Ronda Rousey you're dealing with here.
Jax could be fading.
How is Nia fading? She's about to easily lift up Ronda and slam her to the ground.
Challenger down.
Oh, look at
Ability to take...
Playing with ponytails.
Look at the power.
I'll be honest, I like this. I like that we actually show Nia Jax as an irresistible force rather than my fear of this being an easy and dominant match for Ronda. This was a lot better than the nightmare I had in my head. Discount Ryback.
It's allowing Ronda Rousey to get a little bit of a rest.
Here's 2 sins for Jonathan thinking Ronda being placed in a bear hug qualified as getting a rest. Ronda, your shoes untied.
I don't know. No way. Oh
Gotta admit, that was amazing strength from Ronda. Maybe if Ronda didn't waste her time taunting Nia and teasing the armbar, she actually would have been able to win the match and the title before Alexa Bliss arrived. Post-match assault. Money in the briefcase contract. You had one job, JoJo. I'm removing another 5 sins for this awesome Money in the Bank cash-in moment. Alexa Bliss makes history by being the quickest female to cash in the contract in just 90 minutes. This was a truly awesome moment. Congrats to the 5-time champion, even if you're going to get potentially murdered by Ronda Rousey in the future. This music honestly sounds like the Money in the Bank ladder match's death tribute. Not everything needs to be so dramatic.
the champion of their respective brand.
But why can't they choose which champion they can cash in on? If Asuka got to choose the title from SmackDown despite being on Raw after winning the Royal Rumble match, then what's so wrong with any of these guys cashing in on the champion from the opposite brand? Those from Raw have a better chance cashing in on the WWE title anyway.
Nearly 70 superstars have competed in these matches.
Why couldn't you just say 60? Because that's the exact number of wrestlers who have competed in this match. Will you please stop calling him Kevin Owens?
We're not supposed to sit out here and play favorites, right?
You're one to talk, stupid hypocrite.
The question is, how are you allowed in public?
That's racist. You guys actually thought that Big E was going to be the one entering this match? You see, this is why you don't listen to those stupid rumor websites and think they're telling the truth. When it comes to ladder matches, Kofi Kingston is your best bet. All wrestlers team up to bring down the big man cliche. Some Mohawk Joe, winner of Money in the Bank 2018 to bring you Money in the Bank 2010. That strategy doesn't normally work, you know. How many times do I gotta say it? Climbing the ladder and unhooking the briefcase does not qualify as sneaking through the back door. That's exactly how you're supposed to win.
Kevin, don't even think about this.
You've seen worse. Calm down. Also, you're the one who said the commentators can't pick favorites and yet you're begging Kevin Owens not to splash through Finn Balor. Not once has anyone ever seen such a rise of pure hypocrisy.
Action, and he says,
Ow, my forearm! Ah.
Standing Finn still has a long...
See? Told ya. Well, shit, I'm removing 3 sins. That was an awesome end to Kevin Owens in this match, especially since he's the one who was begging everyone to go after Braun Strowman.
Kingston, look at this.
Whatever the hell that was supposed to be. Holy shit! Damn it, Samoa Joe ruined what could have been an awesome triple accolade. I know Rusev wouldn't be able to win with that, but it would have still been fun to look at.
Oh, Miz eliminated.
Miz eliminated? Michael, do you think this is the freaking Royal Rumble match?
Miz trying to steal it again.
He's not stealing it, you asshole!
Braun Strowman.
It's awesome that Braun won, but I think it'd be a lot cooler if he literally ripped the briefcase off the hook instead.